Dude, Chelsea versus Manchester United. Say less. What is up, Blues? Welcome back to my channel. And I'm back here with another match preview. And boy oh boy, this Sunday we gotta play against Manchester United. And this is a very crucial game for our battle for the top four. And it's gonna be a very interesting, tactical battle, I should say. Ole, he has a very good record against Thomas Tuchel, and I'm just hoping, Tuchel is gonna learn from the previous mistakes and he's gonna turn it around. And recently, our league record against Manchester United has been shocking. Obviously, we beat them last year in the FA Cup semi-finals. However, in the league, we lost 4-0 last year to them, and we lost, I think, 2-1 or 2-0 in the league. And also, this year we drew 0-0 in Old Trafford, which was like a very solid defensive performance. However, we couldn't really break down on Manchester United. They also had a very good defense. However, in this game, I'm thinking about, if Tuchel is going to take a little bit more risks, because it's coming to the stage of that season, that stage that, you have to take more risks in order to achieve better places. And to be fair, we have all of the players that that we need, especially the attacking players. All of them are fit. Besides, the only guy that is missing is Thiago Silva, which is he's had his injury for like a couple weeks now, but hopefully he's gonna recover. And we need him for the more big games. I think maybe we can get away with not having Thiago Silva in this game. But I think when it's come to the second leg of in the Champions League versus Atletico, I think they're playing Liverpool and a couple other teams. We're gonna need his experience and quality on the ball and his defensive qualities, which is gonna be needed in order to beat those teams. However, I'm expecting Tuchel to pretty much go with the same team against Atletico Madrid. Maybe a couple small changes, but I think overall he's gonna maybe keep the same core, maybe tweak some of the tactics and stuff, and go for there. I think Atletico's tactics are very similar to United. I mean, to be fair, United is a little bit more attacking. They're willing, they're more willing to, I guess, leave their positions and go for the transitions in order to hurt the opposition. But I think they have a very, I guess, similar structure defensively when they're playing, I guess, like a team that is wants, I guess, more possession, like a team like us, because we have like we are involved with the possession a lot. We have like 60-70%. So I think United likes that. They like to play off the ball more, and I think we have to be careful. I think Tuchel should be studying his games from the his PSG days, because obviously he lost a couple big games, and United was pretty much playing the same tactics, especially under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and they just play deep or that mid to low block, and they just ready to make mistakes, and they just hit you in the counter. Obviously, they got Bruno Fernandes. He's been very, I don't even want to talk about him because he's been having a superb season. He's been one of the best midfielders in Europe, if not the best. And yeah, there isn't really much to talk about. His stats speak for himself. Another player that I want to talk about is Marcus Rashford, that we got to keep an eye on. Every time he plays against us, he hurts us. He's very dangerous, very direct on the ball, and I feel like Aspie, if he play with the back three on that right hand side, he should be keeping an eye on him. I think if you give him space, he's gonna be causing a lot of trouble. He's very direct, and he's a skiller, man. He's gonna take you on. He's a good dribbler, and he's gonna want you to basically open some more spaces, and he's gonna try to cut inside and take shots with his right foot. So we gotta keep an eye on that. In the midfield, obviously, I'm not sure if Pogba is going to be available, but if he plays, it's another dangerous weapon for them. They obviously have, Luke Shaw. He's been creating a lot of chances for them. This has been one of his better seasons for Manchester United. So I think we got to keep an eye on that too. I think Luke Shaw, with that link up with Marcus Rashford in that left flank, it's going to be interesting to see how our wingback and our right center back, which is going to be most likely Azpilicueta and probably Hudson-Odoi. I wonder how they're gonna deal with him. And yeah, guys, now let's get into the predicted lineup. Starting with the goalkeeper, as I said before, it's gonna be a pretty much a very similar lineup to the Atletico Madrid game. I'm going with Edward Mendy. Obviously, you cannot really change him. I mean, he's been doing very good. Apart from that one mistake against Atletico, when he made that awful pass, I think it was to Suarez or Correa, I'm not too sure, but it was a very bad pass. So I think we got away with that, but I think overall he's been having a very decent season. And yeah, I think he deserves to start. Our back three consists of Cesar Azpilicueta, Andreas Christensen, and Antonio Rudiger. I think this is going to be basically a lineup that we're going to see in the back line until Thiago Silva comes. I think Tuchel trusts Christensen in the middle more than Zuma. I think he seems, I guess more trustworthy on the ball. And I think overall Christensen has been repaying his trust. I think he's been playing very good on the ball, very great progressive passes, and he's been very good on intercepting dangerous scenarios. And I'm happy that he's been, I guess, showing positive signs and I guess improvements since his last appearances under Lampard. And so I'm very confident for like Azpilicueta and Christensen. Rudiger, I think he's more susceptible to errors, but again, he's been having a very good spell under Tuchel, so I'm expecting all of them to be on form, fully concentrated for this game. And yeah, I think our backline is going to be pretty much the same. Moving on to our wing backs, and this is I guess I basically changed like one player and I went with Ben Chilwell instead of Marcos Alonso. I think Alonso has been playing a lot of games recently, so I was like, Ben Chilwell, just give him a chance. I think in that left back position, he was doing good, to be honest. Apart from that last 2-3 games under Lampard, he was doing good. He was one of the better players for our team. Him and Reece James had a very good connection, and I think just give him a chance. Maybe Alonso has been playing a lot of games, and yeah, so I think Chilwell might start in the left wing back position. On the right, I've gone with Callum Hudson-Odoi, and I think this is like a very interesting position for him. He's been using this wingback position. Obviously, it's not a normal wingback. He plays a little bit higher up the pitch, more as like a right winger, and he provides the width for our attackers. So I think his crossing ability, his 1v1 ability is going to be very crucial. One thing that I didn't really see against Atletico Madrid was him, trying to take on the Atletico players and the oppositions. He wasn't really trying to dribble past them. I think he should try more, take more risks. I think he's playing a little more conservative in order to, I guess, keep Tuchel's trust. However, I think if you play in that position, at least you gotta take on more players, take more risks, try to, dribble past the players and create chances for your teammates. So I think if he plays a bit more directly and tries to, create danger for the opposition left back, I think he's going to be having a good game, especially Shaw. I think Shaw, he is solid defensively, but I think if you are, a very good dribbler like Hudson-Odoi, you can be, be able to go past him. So on the midfield though, in this game, I went with N'Golo Kante and Mateo Kovacic. We might see a midfield two of Jorginho and Kante. However, I think one of the consistent pieces of this midfield should be N'Golo Kante. I think his physicality is very necessary. He's great at counter presser. He's very efficient on the ball, and I think next to Kovacic, they should be able to, make a good partnership. And overall, we gotta expect N'Golo Kante to start at least, because I was expecting him to start against Atletico Madrid, but he didn't. So he probably is going to start in this game next to Kovacic or Jorginho, but I said it's going to be Kovacic. The front three, it's pretty much the same again. However, I changed Timo Werner to Christian Pulisic, Captain America himself. And the reason I did that, I guess Pulisic is more able to play in tighter spaces, in less spaces, and I think he's better on the ball. He can create more chances, and he's a better dribbler. And I think he's going to be very useful to to go past players like Van Bissaka. You're going to need that ability, because realistically, Werner, with that ball control that he has, I just don't think he's going to get it to get past off Aaron Van Bissaka. He's too good defensively and he's tackling. So I think you got to put someone who's going to take him on and be direct. I think Pulisic is that guy. Giroud has to start, no question about it. He completely scored that beautiful goal, and I think he deserves to start, no questions about it. Same with Mason. He's been one of our better players, if not the best player under Tuchel so far, and 100% he deserves to start. Overall, I fully believe in this team, and our bench is pretty much stacked. We got Havertz, Ziyech, Tammy, Werner's most likely going to be on the bench. Jorginho, we got Reece. Zuma. Our bench is very stacked. Alonso may be coming on. So overall, me personally, I'm confident. I'm saying we're gonna win a 1-0. I think it's pretty much fair. I think United have a good defense and we don't really score that much. So I'm just gonna say a 1-0 win at Stamford Bridge. And overall, this, hopefully, if we win, this is gonna be a very big boost for our team, and it's gonna increase our chance to get top 4. But guys, that was it. Make sure to drop a like, comment your thoughts about the game, and see you later for the next video. Bye bye.